Central Campus. This is Sheridan and
Miranda,
bringing you the news.
There is no school this Friday, April 14th or Monday, April 17th.
Tryouts for the Minot High School dance team are Thursday in the Magic City Campus Gymnasium at 6:30 p.m. Students who plan to try out should stop by the main office and pick up information packets.
Talent Tuesday today during lunch. Enjoy the entertainment.
There is a mandatory Spanish club meeting tomorrow after school in Ms. Tetzloff room 225.
Science Olympiad members have a short meeting after school today. All team members and alternates need to attend. Remember to bring permission slips and hotel payments by next week.
Playmakers are having a brief meeting after school tomorrow in room 301 to discuss the end of the year banquet. See Mr. Gifford for details.
Happy birthday today to Cody Burke, Devin Chadwick Shorb, Michaela Cooper, and Jet Swanson.
Key Club is raising Monday for Project Ignite Light and this Thursday. Donate $1 to be allowed to wear your pajamas to school. Key Club members are collecting money during first hour on Thursday. All money donated is going to be used to purchase pajamas for Bags of Hope that are given to child abuse victims in our community of Ward County. Please consider donating to this cause and raising awareness for child abuse.
Today in the cafeteria, the salad bar is a potato bar with regular or sweet potatoes. French bread pizza is on the main line. Lunch today is fajita chicken, cheese sauce, string broccoli, sour cream, breadsticks, salad bar, and milk.
Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.
Stay tuned for the Harbor video.
I'm Mike Smith, and you're watching The Harbor. On this week's episode of The Harbor, we're going to hear from an incredible high school student who, on paper, all the odds are stacked against him. Armando's going to open up and share about his life and how you don't have to be handcuffed by the environment that you grew up in. All you have to do is keep your eyes open and take advantage of your opportunity.
My name is Armando Sanchez, and I'm currently a senior at Redwood High School in Visalia, California. Forbes recently did a study on the most uneducated cities in America. Of those 10, 4 were from the Central Valley, Visalia being number 6. I come from a family of about 60, and of those 60, I ended up being one of the only athletes. My family kind of hopped on this bandwagon, and it was supposed to be the ride to success. I was gonna be D1 bound. I was gonna be something bigger, and I realized that this was my ticket. This was my way out, and I bought in on that because my family planted that in my head, that I was going to be something bigger than the Central Valley because of sports. So I dedicated my life to it. It became a point where I had this burden on me, and I felt like I was the one to ride my family, all 60 of us, 60 plus, to the promised land. I entered middle school, and a principal had offered me the opportunity to be in the leadership class. And in that opportunity, I began to see a side of the spectrum in the educational world that I had never been exposed to. My freshman year of high school, I had it all going on. I was the freshman class president. I was wrestling varsity. I was the quarterback for the freshman football team. I was living the dream. At least that's what people thought. I'd go home and get harassed for being in leadership. I'd go home and get yelled at for not putting 110% on the field. I'd go home and realize that what I felt was good in my heart and what I liked to do in SB wasn't cool to my family. They seen it as a waste of time. I began to take student leadership seriously, and I got involved with the California Association of Student Leaders. I ended up being elected as the 2015-2016 Castle State president, the first from the Central Valley, but there was no praise for it, at least from my family. They didn't know what I was doing. They didn't know what I was venturing off into, and that uncertainty scared them. I was given an ultimatum. I could either continue doing what my family wanted me to do and go down the sports route, or move forward with student leadership, which is what I wanted to do here. I decided to drop sports completely. With that decision came a ton of backlash. Though I could now boast this title, I would still go to family outings and hear, "You may be a state president, but you'll never be a state champion." To have my family tell me that was a blow to the gut. Everything that I had worked for, everything that I put my passion, my heart into, and they just stomped all over it. I couldn't show them the impact that I was making. I couldn't show them the lives that I was changing because they weren't as willing to travel across the state for a leadership conference as they were for a tournament. I couldn't bring a conference to the Central Valley because no one would come. There was this situation where I couldn't display what I was passionate for to them on the broad scale, and they didn't know how to accept it. They didn't know how to act toward it, so they shied away from it. It took me a while to realize that in life we're gonna be put in predicaments where we have to make sacrifices, and we have to give things up in order to move forward and embrace opportunities that lie in front of us. Just because I'm from a place where nobody's expected to succeed doesn't mean that I'm incapable of changing the world. Yeah, I may not be a state champion, but I do have the opportunity to bounce around the state of California and talk to my peers, younger and older, and let them know that regardless of where they come from, regardless of the rut that they're stuck in, there are opportunities around them. Maybe you know what you want to do in here, but you're afraid of what your family and your friends are going to say. Don't be afraid to follow your heart. Don't be afraid to just be you. And don't let your environment define who you'll become.